Y'all, it's your Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie, and I'm here with Coach Natasha with Black Star PT Wellness, y'all. It is day one. Number one of the Own Your Day Wellness Experience, y'all. We in this thing for 5 days locked in. I'm on the 5 a.m. club. Coach Natasha sitting here ready to get started at 6 a.m. Y'all, this workout is going to be about manage pain, and then at the end of this, I'm gonna hit you with a little quick berry smoothie. All right, y'all. So, Coach Natasha, let's get this thing.
All right, welcome to day one of your wellness experience. Listen, first of all, kudos for waking up. Kudos for showing up. Kudos for being here. Thank you for being patient with us. Here we are. So we're about to get started. The whole goal of this entire week is to teach you how to incorporate movement daily. 15 minutes. You can do this, right? We're going to do a 15-minute workout starting with a nice warm-up. Let's get those joints ready. Let's get that body flowing. Today's upper body focus. We're going to manage our upper body pain, shoulder pain, neck pain with these strength training workouts. Yes, I said it's strength training. You can live with pain. You can have joint stiffness. You can exercise. I'm a physical therapist and a fitness coach. So what I've done is taken my two worlds, combined them together to create these types of exercises to help you. We're going to get right into it because we got work to do, right? So let's start with a nice warm up with some big arm circles. So we're just, if it's up to you, you might have just got out of bed, right? So we don't ever want to just get up and jump up and just start maybe running or doing something active, right? Depending on how old you are. Really, I don't care how old you are. I'm in my mid-40s. And so lately, things are a little tight. Things are a little creaky. So I got to warm up. Warming up at the beginning of your workout is essential if you're trying to avoid injury. You want to just remind the body of what to do. It's a movement prep. So we're getting the body primed for movement. Okay, let's go backwards with these arm circles. Nice and big. Now, depending if you're having shoulder pain, maybe some neck stiffness, you might feel a little tight here. It might make some noises. As long as there's no pain associated or anything funky running down your arms, it feels kind of cold, numbing, that's okay. If you were ever to get a symptom like that, I would really stop whatever it is you're doing, including an exercise. If you're getting something shooting down your arms, and you definitely, if you're not already consulting somebody about that, you should reach out to somebody because it could indicate something else. But we're not speaking that. Now we're putting our fingers on our temples and we're bringing our elbows in and opening wide. These are called shoulder gaiters. So we're just opening and closing like you're a big gator closing, but I guess sideways, right? So if you feel this, you're going to feel it squeezing, so your back, and then opening for your chest. Good. Let's do a few more here. And I hope you're breathing. So throughout this whole workout, we're not holding our breaths. We're going to breathe through this because there's no point in holding your breath. It doesn't actually help you in any kind of way. So we need the breath, especially if you're dealing with pain and stiffness. You need that breath to bring oxygen into that body, into your muscles, into that joint. All right, let's do a few here.
Now, Coach Natasha, can I just let my belly hang, or do I need to be sucking in?
Right, we're just warming up. There's nothing to suck in. We're just stretching. Now, you don't want to be hanging out here. Like if you dump, that's never okay. But you don't need to be ultra tight because right now we're just warming up. All right, last one we're doing is called a W lift with a squeeze. I'm going to turn around to show you my back. You do not need to turn around, nor do you need to get down on the ground. I just want you to see what I'm doing. I'm creating a W with my body. So my arms are wide. I'm squeezing my elbows into my side, squeezing my back, and then I'm lifting out. So I'm squeezing. You should feel this in your back, middle back, and then I'm reaching out. So once again, nice tall posture. Just squeeze the back muscles and then lift out. So if you see it, when you squeeze in, you're in W, right? And then we're going out. So we'll do 5 and lift.
That W is for that wellness, y'all. And we're winning at it.
We're winning.
We're working it out.
Now, I would like to say some of these exercises, so I realize not everybody has weights, not everybody has bands, not everybody has exercise equipment. During these 5 days, I will be showing you exercises you probably see on Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is you're watching to do your workouts. You can use, if you have equipment, fine. If you don't, you have your own body weight. Like this one right here, if you're doing it correctly, You should feel your muscles in your back tighten. When I get here, I feel like my muscles are contracting. I'm tight. When I come here, they relax. That is how we build any type of strength or muscle. We have to contract a muscle and then we let it relax. So some of these things I'm going to show you, take a break. Some of these exercises, if you don't have any weight.
Here.
Pardon?
I feel mine in here.
Yeah, so that means you were squeezing those muscles. You were using those muscles. So and we had no weight, right? All I had to do was just squeeze. But if you're intentional about what type of like activity you're doing. For example, I'm going to show you real quick. We're getting right into this workout. A bicep curl. We all know these curls, right? If you don't have any weight, this is nothing. This, if I make a fist and squeeze and literally squeeze my muscles as I go up, down, nice and slow, I am using my muscle versus just lifting my arms up and down. If your weight is too light, you're just going through the motions. You're not doing anything. Slow it down. So if you don't have weight, I want you to use your body weight. You're going to contract your muscles because what that does, it teaches you brain-body connection. Oh, I'm supposed to be contracted. You asked me that question about, do I need to suck in my stomach? Sometimes we do need to engage our stomach muscles. Sometimes we don't. But knowing what that feels like is key. Knowing when, okay, if I'm engaging, what does that feel like? That's everything. We're going to get into that tomorrow. Tomorrow is core stability, so we'll talk about that. Right now, we got to work out. So if you do have weights, you're going to grab your pair of weights. If you have a band, Jovonnie, I'll show you. You're going to grab your long band. If you have your band, I want you to stand in the middle of that band. And I want you to hold the ends like they're handles. We're doing back rows. So I want you to see, I have my stomach tucked in a little bit. I'm not arching my back, I'm not rounding out. I'm also not poked out. We're not twerking today. I need you to pull in, tuck your pelvis under, pull the lower abdominal in, right? So you feel tight, but not holding your breath. So we're here and we're rowing. We're gonna pull our elbows back and squeeze those muscles we just warmed up. Now we're strengthening them. So that's it. With the band, you're pulling elbows back and squeezing, or you have your dumbbell, same position, and we're rowing. So we're going to get started. We've got 12 reps. We have 5 exercises. Ready? Let's go. Here's 1, 2. I want you to slow it down and squeeze those back muscles. 3. You should feel this. 4. Middle back. No back pain, no lower back pain. 5, so that's where you have your posture. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 2 more. Here's 11 and 12. Good. Keep your band. If you have it, put your weights down. I'm going to show you a lateral raise, so our shoulder, using a band and a dumbbell. So first, let's start with the band. We're doing one arm at a time. So I want you standing on one edge of that band. We're here, and you're just lifting to 90 degrees. You don't need to be all the way up here, especially if you have any type of neck, shoulder pain. I need you to pause at that 90-degree angle. It could be even lower, depending on what you're dealing with. Now, in this position, I'm going to slightly bend my knees so I'm not super straight and feeling like I'm hurting my low back. So I'm kind of just sitting down like I'm about to be in a chair, but not really sitting in a chair. And I'm going to focus one arm at a time, but I'm going to stop at that 90 or below. But my arm is nice and strong. My palm is down. That's with a band. If you have weights, it's the same thing. You're here, and you're lifting to here and bringing it down. If you have nothing, you're making a fist. And you're pushing up like you're going to push something off of your arm. I apologize for those back rolls. I didn't show you. It's the same thing, squeezing and squeezing. So we're here, no weight, right? Nice and slow. Or you have a band or a dumbbell. I need 10 each arm. Let's start with that right side. Ready? Let's go. Up and down for 1. Here's 2. 3, for the shoulder. 4, you don't need a whole lot of weight. 5, 6, 7, good. 8, 9, one more here, and 10. That shoulder, we've got the rotator cuff is only 4 little muscles, okay? The shoulder can look big, but what actually stabilizes that shoulder is not very big. We don't need to overload it with a lot of weight. You can use your band, you can use your own body weight, you can use light weight, okay? This is not necessarily that, but that's what you can do for the shoulder just to build up stability through your shoulder. Ready? We have 10 on the left. Here's 1. Let's stop at 90. 2. Good. 3. How do I know my weight's too heavy? 4. Because you would be doing some kind of teeter-totter. 5 to get the weight up. Or you're hiking 6 and it doesn't feel smooth. Okay, so that was 6. 7, that's how you know it feels too hard. 8, or it's hurting you. 9, we have 1 more, and 10. You got shoulder presses.
I like this. I think I like the resistance bands more than the free weights because sometimes I feel like my wrist and everything, I'm not holding the weights the proper way, and it causes like hyperextension. So I think I'm really enjoying doing these with the resistance.
So that's a very valid point. You said hyperextension, and and I'm going to speak on women because I treat a lot more women with chronic pain than I do men, but that's a big thing. It's hard for me, Tasha. I can't do a push-up. I can't hold a plank. My wrists hurt. They bend backwards. I feel like I'm all wobbly. So that's where strength training comes in. The whole point of building muscle is to help support our joints. But you made a valid point. Understanding what's best for my body type. For you, because my wrists feel like they're bending backwards, let me use the band so I can have a better grip. If you are using weights, you want to look, and I'm going to scooch up real quick. The way our wrist is, if you feel like you're doing stuff and it's back like this, you want to be neutral. So neutral will just be this. So if you can maintain this position while doing an activity, fine. But if you find yourself going back, that's where you either back up the weight because it's too heavy, or, like you say, you find something else. So with the band, you can hold it like this. It doesn't feel as hard, right? So that's it. So in anyone who has that hyperextension, you go to do something and your whole wrist goes backwards. Think about being active, maybe making yourself a fist, contracting these forearm muscles and trying to keep your wrist neutral, which would be in this position, not here or here. So let's get into shoulder press. So this will be a good one to test this out. So if you have a longer band, we're going to try to be in the middle. I want you to hold it like this. So my palms are facing you. I'm making my fist and I'm pushing straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to sit down so you can see me a little bit better. Here, so you can do this in sitting or standing. You're here, straight up, straight down. So that 90 degree again, I'm not going all the way down here. I'm going to be at 90 and I'm push up. This is very important if you have shoulder pain or like a tendonitis, because if you keep going up, down, you're just going to irritate the shoulder. So that's it with the band. If you have weights, come with me. Let's go. So with weights, free weights, it's a little bit more wobbly. So you hold it at that 90. We have 12. Let's go. 1, 2. Now this is definitely one where I need you to engage your stomach muscles. You don't have to hold your breath, but I want you to tighten your stomach muscles to avoid arching your back as you push weight overhead. Here's 5, 6, 7. Great work. 8, 9, 10. I need 2 more. 11 and 12. Okay, we're going down to the ground. So no weight for this next one, right?
I found that one.
Listen.
Oh, yes.
Just a little bit in the morning. I'm sure you're awake now, right? For those of you who can kneel, if it's not a problem, we're going to be in hands and knees position. If you need to, there's no shame to put a pillow or something down under your knees or roll a towel. If you need to, I'm on a mat. I'm on a cushiony surface, so I feel fine. If you're on a hard surface, grab a towel. If you're on a yoga mat, roll your yoga mat a little bit. Use a pillow. What I want you to pay attention to is when you're in this hands and knees position, okay, you're not just here hanging out. especially if you've got shoulder neck pain. It's really important that you push yourself through the ground so you're strong and stable through the back of your shoulder. This is stability. So we need to build, again, those small muscles. We don't train them, right? The exercises you see online and stuff are our big muscles, our show muscles. We need the ones underneath that actually stabilize the joint. So in this position, you're in it's called quadruped position, hands and knees. You're gonna push through the ground so you feel strong in the back of the shoulder. Then we're gonna reach up with, let's say, our right hand and hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. We're gonna do the same side. Now, when I lift my arm, I'm pushing through the ground on my left, so my left is not collapsing. I'm pushing, I'm active through my left and reaching forward like I need to touch the wall in front of me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, keep going. Reach up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Stomach is in. My back is flat. Reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 2 more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have 1 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side. So now you can see what's going on with this right side. I'm pushing.
I've been moving the whole time, switching.
Oh, well, that's okay. Then just keep doing the way you were doing it. Hold strong. Reach up with that left and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. You're pushing through the ground. I feel it in the back of my right shoulder. Reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Got 3 more here. Reach, 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 reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have 1 more. Reach, reach, reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we have 1 more exercise. We're on the ground for this last one. And then depending, we've got a little bit of time. We're going to do this again, but now we know what to do. So this next round, we're going to be moving. No more, we're not resting for the next one. Not super fast, but we know what to do. So the last one is a tall kneel tricep. So the back of your arms. If you need to kneel on something, go right ahead. Otherwise, take your one weight or clasp your hands behind you, and you're just going behind your back, and you're squeezing and pushing up to the ceiling. So you're reaching behind your back so that your clasp hand should be behind your head or neck and straight up to the ceiling. I don't have a band alternative for this one just yet, so let me think about it. So we have 12. Ready? Let's go. And I'm going to go to the side. So my weight is behind me, and I'm going straight up. 1. And down. 2, stomach in so you don't arch your back. Try to actually squeeze your butt. 3, that'll prevent you from dumping in your low back. 4. So with this one, if you're doing no weight, especially when you come up overhead, right here, you're squeezing those triceps. 5, and then relax. Lift and squeeze. 6, and relax. The elbows are pointing to the ceiling. 7, and relax. 8, and squeeze, and relax. 9, relax. 10, we have 2 more. Then we're getting back up for back rows. 11, and reach up. 12, good. All right. Woo! Okay, let's bang this second round real quick, and then we got our juice to make. So standing back up, you've got your bands, you've got your weight, you've got nothing at all, and you're squeezing. Remember, 12 back rows. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Here's 12, 11, 10, 9. Squeeze that back. 8. 7. 6. Good. Here's 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. You have weights, no weight, band, lateral raise for 10. Go. 10. Remember, standing on the band. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Good work. 4. 3. 2. Nice work. And 1. Go right to the other side. And go for 10. 9. Now we'll go a little quicker. 8. So you're thinking about all the things we just learned. 7. Stomach's in. 5. Keeping that arm straight. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Shoulder press. I'm going to do it with the band. This time I did it with weight. So I'm standing in the middle. I'll sit so you can see me. I'm punching the sky. So my palms are facing you. And let's go. 412. Here's 1. 2. From 90 degrees above your head. 3. 4. 5. Good work. And 6. So you should feel those muscles you warmed up in W lifts. 7. 8. Good work. Good work. 9. 10. 2 more. 11. And 12. Good. And down. Let's get to the ground. We're almost done. Those arm lifts and triceps, and we are done. Your workout's done. You can check it off your habit list. All right, we're in hands and knees. I want you to push through the ground so you feel strong behind your shoulders. Look down. Reach up with your right hand and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same side. And reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. And reach for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. We've got 1 more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Switch. And strong to the right arm. Push it through the ground and reach with the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Last one on this arm. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. All right, triceps. So no weight or 1 dumbbell. Kneeling, nice and tall. Your hands are clasped. You're reaching behind your head, and we're reaching up and squeezing at the top. Here's for 12. 11. This is the last exercise for the day. 10. 9. 8. 7. Here's 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. You did it. Woo! Morning workout done.
Yeah.
You a little further than 15 minutes. But we
I felt like just a little bit right here.
You feel what?
And the floor ones right here.
Yeah.
my right side, I was experiencing a little pain there last night. Had my heating pad on it. I think this is the side like I had a ruptured cyst that triggered like my PCOS. And I remember what you said. You said like if it hurts, change something up. And I just let my belly hang. I think I was like trying to contract too much. And it felt so much better just like automatically knowing. And I feel like, Coach Natasha, I got a little sweat.
Why? Listen.
Got a little sweat, baby.
And then even going back to your point, it could have been as much, if you're over contracting and your body's like, listen, that's too much.
Right.
You don't want to hang so that you would dump. So if you could just, as long as you control this, right? So when I say pull the belly button in, I just want you to be flat through here versus like being here trying to do it. This is not going to be okay. But if you needed to let go or just engage your pelvic floor only without tightening your stomach, it's all the same. So that's a great thing. Great feedback.
Yes.
All righty. Now time for juice, right?
Time for a very good smoothie, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited. So if you have not already downloaded the anti-inflammatory guide, you might be saying, like, what is anti-inflammatory? So inflammation is the root cause of so many chronic conditions, y'all. It's causing the bloating, the swelling, the pain. And so what I like to do is I like to get in fruits and vegetables. All right. So I call it my M to the third degree healing empowerment formula. We just did movement. And so mindset is pretty much how you show up. You care for yourself. You love yourself, and the why behind the things that you do. And so why did you do this workout? Because you know you deserved it. Why did it attract you? Because you might be feeling some type of pain, or you experience pain, or, I want to get in at least 15 minutes. I got a goal of starting to really show up and love myself and get through this movement. And so now we're about to get into a smoothie. So this is a berry smoothie. It's on my anti-inflammatory guide. And a lot of food that I try to avoid would be like dairy, gluten. And so I'm going with a lot of fruits and vegetables. So this is peaches, strawberries, mango, and pineapple. And I got it from Sam. So that first one, this is how you get it in bulk. So I got some smoothie fruit. Berries are really good. Antioxidants. So you're getting a lot of good nutrients. I got organic spinach. Got to get those greens in, y'all. The spinach is so important. I'm going to put spinach in the juice, spinach in the smoothies. I got dates to sweeten it up. Pitted dates to sweeten it up. And I got some chia seeds. And y'all know there's this whole chia seeds viral thing going on with like chia seed water. Y'all just get you a smoothie so you can get the nutrients out of fruit, out of vegetables to go along with your chia seeds. Even though you're trying to lose weight, you can still do it. Just get all your nutrients in, all right? And I'm going to go with some coconut water instead of plant-based milk. Again, I would not do the regular milk because that would cause more of your inflammation because of the dairy. So if you don't have coconut milk or you want more of a creamy texture in your smoothie, you can go with the plant-based milk in your smoothie. So I'm going to get it going. I'm going to use my Vitamix. I'm going to do the whole bag because I'm making this for me and my mama. But I'm going to wash my hands. Coach Natasha, tell me a little bit about yourself while I wash my hands and get this thing ready.
Awesome. Thank you again, Jovonnie. First of all, I'm just excited that we're collaborating on this 5-day wellness experience. Who am I? I'm Natasha Taylor. I am a physical therapist and a fitness coach. I'm the owner of Black Star Physical Therapy and Wellness. And what I do is I help women manage pain, avoid injury, and prioritize their health through strength training. So what you saw was like a little sneak peek of some of the exercises I would give my clients in my coaching program. Within the program, it's not that I'm training them like this, right? We're doing a live Zoom class. It's not about that. It's about how do I empower you and teach you to exercise on your time, right? I'm not going to say you need to get up at 6 a.m. with me. No, I'm going to put your exercises in the app. You're going to go through it. You're going to see what it is. So that's what I do. You can reach out to me on any of my social handles that you'll see in the description. Ask questions, right? At the beginning, if you just don't know what to do, if you do live with some form of chronic pain, or you had an injury, previous injury, and you're like, I don't know how to get back into working out without hurting myself, that's where I come in. Or it could be the opposite, or not even the opposite, but it could be the situation where you had a child and nothing really came back right, and you're having pain. Maybe you're having some of that pelvic pain, back pain. You had a hernia in the process. That's a hard thing to go through, and you don't know how do I even get back? I went to the gym. I did all the things and I'm still having pain. That's where I come in. And so this 5 days, it's us collaborating. And the one thing I love about Coach Jovonnie here, our healthy habits coach, she incorporates the nutrition piece. I definitely talk about it. I definitely encourage it. But she's going to give us these recipes, these tangible tools and tips you can do. Like, we can go and get frozen berries, coconut water. She said Sam's Club. Personally, listen, you can judge me if you want. I go to Aldi sometimes to buy my stuff, okay? Aldi sells organic food too. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Nobody's asking you to go to Whole Foods. You can go to your regular grocery store. It's just choosing which one works for you. So there's ways to do this. So I'm actually really excited to learn about your smoothies and your juices, because I know all of it works together. Depending on what that blend is what affects our inflammation and helps manage your pain. I'm done my rant.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Thank you for that. I'm excited about it too. I think the biggest thing for me is that I really enjoy food. Like, I'm a foodie. And so one of the biggest things for me when I, after I got diagnosed with stage 4 endometriosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, adenomyosis on my left side, and they found 2 small fibroids at the time of my surgery. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? Like, I'm not choosing birth control. What lifestyle changes can I make to better support myself? And so the first part, and I'm gonna be honest and transparent, y'all. The first thing was like, oh, I can't have cheese. I can't have bread. It was all of these things that I couldn't have. And I was like, Jovonnie, there's so many other things that you can have. Like, why are you focusing on what you can't have and focus on the things you can that are good for you? And so I just shifted my mindset and I was like, let's go. What can I have? Let's make it fun. Let's explore. Let's experiment. And so that's when I really got into this thing. And I first got a juicer. And me and my mom like knocked it out, and we started this whole juice with the fours, and it's been a whole vibe. So you're going to get juicing towards the end of this week, Wednesday and Thursday. But today I went with smoothies because smoothies are quicker. Sometimes they're cheaper as well. And so I wanted to go with a smoothie for today. So this is a berry smoothie out of my anti-inflammatory guide. And I'm working on my consistency in the smoothie. So you can definitely help me out. Thank you for talking about all these, Coach Natasha, and giving them options. I like to buy in bulk when I can, especially when I know me and my mom are getting in the fruits in the smoothie. So I'm making it more for not just myself. And then we like to batch juice as well. So if it was just me, I would have went with half the bag of this fruit. Instead, I go in the whole bag because I'm also making this for my mom as well. So Coach Natasha, I'm excited about this. Y'all, Coach Natasha has been a guest on the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. We were both in the Deeper Than the Brand community, and she reached out and was like, oh, you help people with chronic pain? I help people with chronic pain too. Let's vibe. And I was like, oh, say less, let's go. And so we met up. She came on the podcast, and we started talking all about her journey with her pregnancy, with fibroids, with alopecia. And she was really giving me, I did a good handful of spinach, y'all, if you didn't see. And I'm about to put in I'm going to do 4 pitted dates for sweetness.
I've never used dates in a smoothie. This is interesting. I've never used dates.
You never use dates?
In a smoothie like this? No. That's interesting. I love it.
So I was excited about it. I'm excited about it too. I used to do like honey or agave, and a lot of people say, well, the fruit is sweet enough. I typically feel like frozen fruit doesn't give you all of that natural sweetness all at one time, like fresh fruit does. And I'm like, well, if it's frozen, all I feel like I'm getting is mostly ice. Where the sugar at? Sugar. That's another thing, y'all. Another thing that can cause inflammation. Another thing that can cause inflammation is sugar. And so being somebody from the South, I definitely had to find alternative ways to find sweetness. And dates have been it. Even if you just want to eat a date by itself, when you're feeling like, oh, I have a sugar craving. Y'all, my PCOS posse. Y'all already know those sugar cravings be on one, not just when your period is on. And so dates could be a nice, easy way to get it in. They're high fiber as well. Really good source of fiber. A high fibrous meal is ideal. Okay. High fibrous meal is ideal. So I'm going to go with it, y'all. I did 4 tablespoons of chia seeds, a nice hefty handful of spinach, and then that mixed fruit of strawberries, peaches, pineapple, and mango. And I'm going to pour a little liquid in here, and then we're going to see how it looks. Because you can add, but you can't take away. So you can always come back and add a little bit more. And I like to start my day off with a juice or a smoothie, starting it off with fruits. They typically say getting fruits in before 12 is ideal. So just really getting in your fruits and your veggies. All right, so we're getting a little mixture right here. Let me get my little stuffer to put in the top and stuff it on down. Still don't want to add too much, just quiet. Oh, I was almost about to lick the little thing to see how it was tasting. Thank goodness I'm on camera. It's like, show them how to properly make it, Jovonnie. Let's see. But chia seeds is a good source of protein too. So a lot of people always be like, where you get your protein? Where you get your protein? When it comes to certain things, and chia seeds are amazing for that. So let me just do a little quick taste test on this green smoothie. Y'all, I need to start making smoothies with y'all more regular. Because this one,
okay, you don't need to be doing all that.
Okay, sorry.
We haven't made our smoothies yet.
Sorry, hold on.
It looks good though. I'm like, let me go upstairs and make my smoothie.
Sorry guys. Let me see.
Over there,
I mean, we got the workout in together. My bad, y'all. My bad. Okay.
Oh, you're funny. No, you forgot you were on camera. Like,
let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I did. I thought y'all needed to know.
Now you get to show really how it looks. Oh, I'm excited. This looks really. It looks good.
I don't even want to add any more water because it tasted really good. Yeah. So I used 24-ounce glass jars. I probably should have did the tall one. Oh, y'all look at this. Cheers to wellness. Again, it is one of the, I think it's called the anti-inflammatory. That's the one it's called in the anti-inflammatory guide, the anti-inflammatory smoothie. I made the green one on another time. So if you want to look at the Juice with the Fords playlist, I did that the other week, the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. So y'all get in your smoothie. On the anti-inflammatory guide, it talks about mindset, mindful eating, and movement. Y'all, I'm excited about us doing the strength training this week. I was in one of Coach Natasha's lives, and she was talking about strength training and the importance of it. And I was just like, you know what? All the research that I've been doing to my PCOS posse, I've been getting in my walking, my moving and grooving with Spencer, my golden doodle. And I'm good with the cardio. I'm good with the mind-body connection of walking. But I was like, strength training is so important. And I was like, I really need to get into it. And I was like, would you do a resistance training or resistance band training? She's like, yeah, we could do that. We could do that. And I was like, say less. So yeah, I'm really excited because one of my goals, fitness goals, wellness goals was strength training. And so I just woke up and did it. No excuses. I pulled up. Coach Natasha was here. I'm excited about exploring more of her videos on her channel where she's already guiding you through stretches, guiding you through different workouts. And so there's no excuses for me to not continue on with this strength training journey and getting in at least 15 minutes to go along with my walking. And so thank you, Coach Natasha, for today's first managed pain workout. I told you I woke up with a little pain here on my right side, even though my adenomyosis is on my left. So there's no excuses. Endometriosis pain, adenomyosis pain. Y'all, you can get up and do the doggone thing. Trust your body, love your body, but most importantly, show up for you and take care of you because you deserve nothing less. Y'all, this is day one. When you are done with day one, make sure you type in the comments, finished it. All right. Let us know how you feel. And then again, you can take pictures, post it, and make sure you tag us on Instagram, TikTok, wherever you are doing it. Use the hashtags. You're going to see it on Coach Natasha and my IG page. Yeah. Green smoothie it up, anti-inflammatory. Get the juice vibes flowing, smoothie vibes flowing. But most importantly, have a positive and amazing day. Coach Natasha, you got anything for him?
I don't. I think you wrapped it up pretty good. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning.
Yeah, y'all check the show notes. Check the show notes for all the good vibes. Thanks for vibing with us, y'all.